The night Aarav sat alone on the roof of his tiny house, the entire city looked alive, but inside him, everything felt dead. Below him, cars moved, people laughed, lights glowed through windows, and somewhere in the distance, music played from a wedding hall. Life was moving forward for everyone else, but not for him. His hands trembled as he stared at the rejection letter lying beside him. Again, another dream crushed, another reminder that he was not good enough. And for the first time in his life, Aarav whispered the words he had been hiding for years. Maybe I'll never become anything. But what he didn't know that night was this: the people who grow the strongest are not the ones who avoid challenges. They are the ones who survive them. Aarav grew up in a small neighborhood where struggle was normal. His father worked long hours repairing bicycles, and his mother stitched clothes late into the night just to keep food on the table. They were poor, but they carried hope like treasure. As a child, Aarav dreamed of becoming an architect. Whenever he saw tall buildings in magazines or on television, his eyes lit up. He would spend hours drawing houses on old newspapers with broken pencils. But dreams are easy when you are young. Reality changes everything. As he grew older, life became heavier. Bills increased. His father's health weakened. His mother's eyesight started fading from endless sewing. And slowly, the pressure of survival buried Aarav's passion under fear. Still, he tried. Every morning, he woke before sunrise, worked at a local grocery shop, attended classes during the day, and studied late into the night. While others slept, he fought exhaustion. But no matter how hard he worked, life kept hitting him harder. He failed an important entrance exam. Then he failed again. Friends who once studied beside him moved ahead. Social media became torture. Every photo of someone succeeding felt like proof that he was falling behind. Relatives began speaking in soft but painful words. Maybe this field isn't for him. Some people are just unlucky. You should stop dreaming so big. Aarav smiled in front of them, but every sentence cut deeper than they knew. One evening, after another long shift at work, he came home to find his father coughing violently. The medicine they needed was expensive, and there was almost no money left. That night, Aarav sat beside his sleeping father and cried silently. Not because he was weak, because he was tired. Tired of trying. Tired of failing. Tired of carrying hope that never seemed to change anything. The next morning, he made a decision. He packed away his drawings. He told himself dreams were for lucky people. And for weeks, he stopped trying. No studying. No drawing. No ambition. Just survival. But something strange happened during those empty days. He felt even worse. Because deep inside, he realized the pain of failing was nothing compared to the pain of giving up on himself. One rainy evening, while cleaning old shelves at the grocery shop, Aarav found a damaged notebook someone had thrown away. Most pages were ruined, but one sentence was still visible. Challenges are not there to destroy you. They are there to introduce you to your strength. He stared at those words for a long time. Something inside him moved. That night, he took out his old drawings again. His hands shook as he opened them. Dust covered the pages. Some sketches were unfinished. Others were terrible. But for the first time in months, he smiled. Not because he had succeeded, but because he remembered who he was. The next chapter of Aarav's life did not begin with success. It began with a decision to keep going. The journey back was harder than before. Now he carried doubt inside him like a shadow. Every time he opened a book, a voice whispered, "What if you fail again?" And sometimes he did fail again. Practice tests went badly. Interviews rejected him. Money remained tight, but something had changed. Earlier, failure used to break him. Now it taught him. He began waking up earlier. Instead of complaining about his situation, he used every free moment to improve. He watched free online lessons, practiced designs on scrap paper, and studied while traveling on crowded buses. Slowly, growth appeared in places nobody could see. His discipline became stronger. His patience became deeper. His mindset became tougher. Months later, Aarav got a chance to attend a scholarship interview at a respected design institute. Hundreds of students arrived wearing expensive clothes, carrying polished portfolios. Aarav walked in wearing his only formal shirt, slightly faded at the sleeves. For a moment, insecurity hit him hard. He almost turned back. But then he remembered every sleepless night, every rejection, every sacrifice his parents made. And he walked forward anyway. During the interview, one professor looked at his rough sketches and asked, "Why are these unfinished?" Aarav took a deep breath. "Because my life was unfinished when I made them," he said quietly. "But I kept drawing anyway." The room fell silent. For the first time, Aarav did not try to hide his struggles. He spoke honestly about failure, poverty, fear, and how challenges shaped him instead of stopping him. Weeks later, a letter arrived at his house. His mother opened it with trembling hands. Aarav had earned the scholarship. His father cried openly for the first time in years. But the greatest victory was not the scholarship. It was the person Aarav had become through the struggle. Years later, standing in front of a completed building he had designed himself, Aarav looked at the city skyline with tears in his eyes. People admired his success. They saw the building, but they did not see the pain behind it. The nights of doubt, the fear, the failures, the moments he nearly gave up. And that is the truth about growth. Real growth does not happen when life is easy. It happens when everything inside you wants to quit. But you choose to move forward anyway. Challenges will test your patience. They will break your confidence. They will make you question your worth. But if you keep fighting, keep learning, and keep standing back up, those same challenges will shape you into someone stronger than you ever imagined. Because diamonds are not created without pressure. And the strongest people are not born strong. They grow through challenges.